What's the worst LAN experience you've ever had?
Worst LAN experience. I don't really know. There was one back in Korea in 2005 when we were supposed to play the final. It was played at a beach, and there was no cover, and it was quite windy if I remember correctly. And I remember Sam was getting up to the mouse pad, and was not pleasant. Yeah, it was not pleasant.
Not the best place to play CS on a beach.
No, but it was indeed an experience.
I think when I play Asia Minor at Beijing, when we gonna start in about 1 minute, my stomach suddenly not feel really good, and I had to go toilet and take my things away. It's really a shame because already in the stage, and I have to go back, and all of them need to wait for me.
Probably DreamHack Stockholm, because I just played one game and we lost, and it was like my bad rating at all, because I killed like 20 or 15 or something. I just, like, it's not about frag, just I came. If I win this game, we're gonna go to quarterfinal. We lost, and I came there just for play one game, and we lost. Yeah, that's why I was feeling so bad. I didn't save my team. I had an opportunity to save, but we lost. And I just said, because of you came late, because of your visa issues and stuff, blah, blah.
There was a tournament in Germany back in 2012. It was like pretty much the third one, I think there was, that the old school NIP was attending. The tournament had so many teams that a different way of how to do the group stage. It was like 3 teams advanced, 1 is losing. It was best of 3 all the games. It was delayed, crashes computer, monitors didn't work, the table was horrible. Small stage, no one was there, no one didn't really care about anything. It was delay, and just like the whole thing was just a fiasco, if you ask me. I don't remember the name of it, Northcon, I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was that in the name. But that's one of them, and then there's probably something 1.6 back in the days as well, but I can't really figure out. But because that's one that's a little bit close to my heart, because that's also why it was worse, was that my sickness on my stomach just kicked in, so I couldn't really, I couldn't eat properly and so on. So I remember it was really painful that then, and then have all the problems the tournament itself had.
Worst LAN experience? I think it was like a CEVO LAN. I got 16-0'd by my teammate right now, Rush, and he will never let me live it down, and he always uses it against me.
I think it was when I went to play DreamHack in Sweden, but it wasn't bad because of the event itself. It was bad because of our performance there. We practiced for a whole 2 weeks with the Counter-Strike 1.6 team, but it was a bring your own computer tournament. And we went to the tournament. The PCs we went with were not so great, so our performance on the first map wasn't great, and we lost 16-14, went home. That's basically it. So we never even got to play the tournament. We just lost for Suecon, which was a Swedish mix. We lost 16-14 and then went home. So that was the worst performance. One game, straight back to Brazil after 2 weeks of preparation. Was very depressing.
Worst LAN experience? When I first joined Cloud9, maybe 3.5 years ago or so, we went to this tournament in Denver right after X Games Aspen. So that was like a very awesome tournament, super cool experience. We took a train to Denver for this tournament called ClutchCon. It's very infamous for having crazy issues and delays, and everyone got this horrible sickness, and to this day I don't think I've ever felt more sick at a tournament. Like, I would stay in bed the whole time, go to the venue, play the match, go back to bed and stay in bed, and I felt awful. And there's some sort of parade going on in the middle of one of our matches, so you couldn't hear anything. It was a mess, but it was also really early into CSGO, so things weren't as developed.
For me, I think it would be ClutchCon. It was it was like a lower tier LAN in Colorado 4 years ago, and basically you got there and you didn't play that day. It was so backed up that you didn't play until the next day, your first match. Yeah. It was just bad, that internet problems and everything. It was really bad. That was the worst experience.
The worst LAN experience, I think, was WSG, last year. We came with our team, and we lost to Team Russia and Big, and we got disqualified in the group stage with 2 losses. So it was really bad for us, and even more that we have to travel to China, that we're far away, and when you lose in group stages like that, it's really bad. But yeah.
I think it was one time in France. I'm not gonna say the event to to sell them out, but it was pretty bad. Like it was a long drive, and we didn't even have like normal chairs. We had sat in like plastic chairs and stuff. It was terrible.
Oh, there's so many. I don't know. Maybe I remember actually face it in Milan. I don't remember what year. It was like at some convention. It was really loud, and it was delayed for like 8 hours. I had puked the night before, so I slept like 2 hours, and I had to be there at 8 a.m. to wait for 8 hours. I'm feeling really bad, so yeah.
In terms of events itself, every tournament that doesn't gives you optimal conditions to play on the way we're used to play, it's tough. And I have been playing many of them, including majors. So it's really sad that you, as a professional player, you are used to play with the highest conditions ever. And of course I understand some community players are going to say, hey guy, I have a bad computer, I play for 150 FPS and it's not a problem for me. And I agree, if I play for 150 FPS my entire life, I'll be fine with it, because I'm used to it, right? The problem is you are used to play on such good conditions, so that's what you expect from the game. And then when you go and you have to do your best, you have to perform, it's just not the same game, because it's not the same game you're used to, and that's very frustrating, because this is more than our jobs. Like, this is our lives, right? We put our lives into it. So it's playing tournaments where the computers are not the best conditions you should have. It's very depressing in my opinion.
I can't recall any like really bad experiences on pro level, but on semi-pro level, I actually have terrible experience when I had to play with Oscar in my Czech LAN, and he hit insane 0-13 score in a like 30 degrees room. I was so nervous. I was we were on the brink of losing that game, and I remember Oscar had like terrible game. It was impossible to breathe in the room. It was impossible to play. I was sweating. I was raging. Everyone was raging actually. And then I looked at Oscar, and he's like chilling there with the 0-13 score. I loved it. I'm never gonna forget that.